This is a Danger Entertainment podcast. DangerEntertainment.net. Danger Entertainment Network podcast.
Hi Dingerlings, this is Colin Hubbard. I play Bubba von Hoops in the Danger Club podcast. Don't know why I'm talking like that. Anyway, it's episode 94. Hope you're enjoying yourselves. Listen in, enjoy the standard stuff. You know, go and tweet and go and go on Instagram and do a little story and tell us what's going on, and just connect with us. Go on a Discord, have a chat with us, all that sort of stuff. We're all on there when we go on there and we say hello to people, and the more you connect with us, the more we can connect back with you, and we can shout and we can say your name and all that sort of stuff. Enjoy this week's episode. We love you.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
It does not seem like we can find the shard anywhere on her.
Well, I think you're talking about this.
Whatever this is beyond us on our own.
Whatever this is, it's incredibly powerful.
From this day forward, the Church of Razmir will have no presence here in the city.
And the only people that we have met along the way are the Pathfinders.
The Grand Lodge of the Pathfinders is in Absalom.
Well, that's where we'll go.
There is somebody in town that I think used to be part of the Archmages of Nex.
Father, we have guests!
The adventure continues now.
I'm recording. Hang on a sec.
I'm joking.
So we were a few weeks ago, we were giving James a lot of crap about wearing a gilet during the recording, and I just wanted to check: was I involved in tearing him down on that? Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure I wasn't on your side?
No. And also, Drum is wearing a sort of. I don't know,
it's a
jumper
sleeveless
version.
hoodie.
Yeah, that's not a gilet.
It's not, but it's very, very similar.
Sleeveless hoodie.
What are you wearing, Dan?
I'm wearing gilet today.
A gilet, again.
I'm just going to say, I'm a complete convert to gilet life now.
Yeah, they're great.
Right?
Dan,
Yes.
you look like a Camp Wolverine. A little bit like...
No, he looks like a rave Wolverine. That's what it looks like.
Ravery.
Now that is a comic I would read.
I once had a Russian man come up to me at a Comic-Con and say, "You look like Hercules, but weak."
Totally dismissing the point of Hercules.
Isn't it the most wonderful description? Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Danger Club podcast. I'm weak Hercules.
Ravery.
/ Camp Wolverine.
But I love a gilet.
It's nice, right? I didn't realise that, my arms don't need to be warm. They do nothing.
Well, we've all seen Batman Begins, where he says, don't rub your arms, rub your chest, your arms will take care of themselves. We've all seen that, right? Remember that?
No, but the only other time I've heard someone talk about that was, I think, on this podcast.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
So I think we're now referencing ourselves.
And Dan said something like that's just because he wanted to see Batman rub his chest or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Does that mean we've become so ingrained in the pop culture of this country that we are actually now referencing ourselves?
I think it means we just keep referencing ourselves. We've got nothing to talk about.
Silence your filthy mouth.
I think we're just going round and round again. We might as well just quit. Sorry, guys. We're going to just quit.
It's over, forget it.
We've
Shut
done all
it
the
down.
jokes.
Before we do that,
Let's go rub Batman's chest. What?
Are you wearing a gilet?
I am wearing a gilet.
Oh, wow.
There we go. All the way back around. I'm wearing a gilet. I'm wearing leggings as well, and I didn't go to yoga today. Normally, sometimes I'll wear leggings to record because the yoga studio I go to is round the corner from James's, and so I'll go get a set. Do you get a session in with yoga? I don't know.
Big up yoga.
Go do a bit of yoga.
You get a bend.
Then come round. I didn't today. Which makes me worry that now I just wear these. That's my...
I always thought you did just wear them.
We've all
that's
done that.
That's my opinion.
When you came to our gaming session at a certain cafe in London in February, wearing basically that in the freezing cold, literally everyone else was in full layers and coats and stuff, and then Dan rocks up in sparkly leggings.
My glittery fringe jacket. It's because we'd met people at conventions and other Dangerlings and other podcasters when I've been wearing my glittery fringe jacket, and they've been like, "Oh, is that just what you wear for podcasting?" And I foolishly said yes, rather than no. I wear normal people clothes most of the time. And so I was like, well, we're going to the gaming bar, so I better wear the uniform. And I nearly died. It was so cold. Ross was having to rub my chest. It was just, it was a bad situation all round.
It was. But yeah, big up Gilles.
Big up Gilles. And big up the Danger Club for effectively, at this point, having completed Master of the Living God.
Yes.
That was such a good segue.
It was like, a good segue.
That was so good, Dan.
Masterful.
I can't remember if we discussed this before, but I thought there'd be more. It's like, yeah, he took down a temple. That's it. They're dead. They're done.
Well, they're kind of...
I mean...
But we weren't out there in the fight in the courtyard, were we? So there's probably stuff going on there where we didn't see.
But I mean, the adventure will be tailored to what the players experience rather than some NPCs solve for them. So
Yeah.
Also, I suppose with a module, you don't want to be like, you take down a major component of the world. It's
well, that's why they said it, I guess, in like a city. You've not gone to Razmir and taken down the entire cult of it.
Yeah. I think that was a misunderstanding on my part. I was just sort of like, I thought we were taking them all down. It's like,
There is
they got a
a
country.
follow-up module. There is a follow-up module called City of Golden Death to this one, which may well be in the running when we do our vote on our next lot of modules. Scott shaking his head.
Who would go there? Who would go to where do you want to go? Is it the TripAdvisor reviews? Well, City of Golden Death doesn't sound that good. It's a surprise. 3.5.
I don't know. Good tacos.
It will require a lot of work. It's very PF1 orientated in terms of its setting. No, we might be.
Yeah.
I mean,
That'll
you
be
do,
up to the Dangerlings.
And to be fair, it's not like you do much, Dan. So I'm sure you could just convert an entire
not
module
a lot of
from
work.
Pathfinder 1 to 2. Yeah,
Not like we've got more stuff going on because we are still on the road to 100, baby.
Yeah.
We are not far away. We're not far away from our 100th episode,
the road to golden victory.
which is insane that we've nearly produced 100 episodes of this show.
All of them amazing.
Oh, I mean,
What's our favourite episodes?
Yeah, we want to know. Dangerlings, tweet us, go on Facebook, all the usual things. Go on Tumblr if you want. Do you know what I mean? Email us. Some people email us, which is so nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, just riffing off what Colin said. Do any of you guys use TikTok? I'm thinking about it. I've been sort of getting up and running on.
I think he's asking the Dangerlings. Not
I was asking the Dangerlings, James, not you.
I want James's opinion on TikTok.
I think
God,
when I
here we
get
go.
on TikTok,
TikTok is the sound of the grandfather clock in James's room.
We were organising
the one where I keep my guns.
The Tower of London was organising a rap battle, which is a great sentence to be able to say, the other day, and they needed somebody in costume to host it, and to come up. They wanted someone in costume basically to come and introduce the whole thing. And in the meeting for it, James puts his hand up and went, "Dan likes the hip hop."
I mean, intentionally sarcastic.
The hip-hop.
The hip hop.
One of my
I'm not that out of touch.
I was one of my ex-girlfriends I was at a party with, and she had been sort of with me throughout a certain phase of my life, and when it got referenced at a party, she said, dubstep, Scott likes them.
Beautiful.
Excellent.
I love how hip hop is like still considered as like this new thing, and it's been around since like the late 70s. It's so weird. It's like over 40 years old, and like, if you've ever listened to Ramesh's podcast called Hip Hop Saved My Life, big up that podcast. My goal in life is just become just well known enough to get on that podcast.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
like
my
your
only
Desert
goal
Island
in
disc.
life.
Oh, thanks.
It's just to go
Cheers.
into
Cool.
that.
Cheers, man. That means lots to us. Cheers, dude. Thanks.
Yeah,
Well,
that's right. As soon as we
Ramesh, if you're listening, then
as
you
soon
can
as we
poach
get-
Colin from us anytime you like. Apparently.
Oh no, it's only like one episode. You go on as a guest.
Yeah. Well, I mean, then the window will be closed here. So,
So you leave.
And then you'll be friends. And
That's all I want.
Getting your grills.
You know, yeah.
unless you go on that podcast and then get him to make a character and then bring him back to this podcast.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Ramesh, if you want to come on the Danger Club podcast, then let us know, because that would be amazing. Amazing? It'd be amazing.
It'd be amazing.
Yeah, it'd be amazing.
Is that hip hop talk?
No.
Oh, I see.
Is that
What?
hip hop talk?
Yeah.
Everything's hip hop talk.
You're
Yeah.
listening to Hip Hop Talk.
With James and Colin.
Please, for God's sake, let that not be a thing. Let's not do that.
It's just
Please,
me
let's not
asking,
do that.
is that hip hop talk? No. Is this hip hop talk? Yes.
Actually sounds
Is
really
the
good.
word Dracula hip hop talk? Well,
Well, it depends in the context of, So
Ramesh.
I look
You wanna
forward
be a part of
to
this, mate.
recording that intro. In the meantime, should we jump back into Tamron, please?
Let's.
Right.
Yes.
So you basically defeated the temple. You found evidence against you, presented it to the city authorities. They have shut down the Temple of Razmir in Tamron. They have banned the worship of the living god. They have arrested all of the priests. They allowed you to go into the temple, and you came away with loads of money. Most of you did. There was somebody did. Somebody didn't come away with loads of money. That was
Who didn't?
was
Who
it?
was that? What character who loves money?
To be fair, Drum's amazing wife Holly was here slightly earlier before we began the record, and she agreed with me. She was like,
Did she?
I mean, they did have a ledger of all the stuff that people belonged to, and you didn't give it back. But anyway,
But not according to Dan.
No.
but then Dan fudged it.
Dan fudged it by reading what was in the module.
Yeah, but then no, 'cause it's like, didn't you have a lecture there? It's like, no, we didn't write that stuff down. It's
Pick
like,
it up.
Yeah, that was in the book. Yeah.
So
Anyway.
so importantly, you've beaten Master the Living God. I think very importantly for the mental health of this podcast and everyone on it, you have technically now defeated Jason Bullman. the man who spiritually anyway killed MZ. In many ways.
Dan, you killed MZ. Just stop trying to
Yeah, there's Jason. He's just, he's an innocent guy.
He's the scapegoat, isn't he?
He is.
Well, he's not listening. Doesn't even know his name is being sullied.
One day he's
Blamed.
going to listen to this show and be like, "Wow, I got mentioned a lot on here."
Every time I hear Jason, I just think of that Heavy Rain game where you just press a button to press when your dad is trying to find this kid called Jason, and he just says it over and over again. This is a random. Yeah,
What the? What?
Is this a game
What? We're literally about
Where was
to
this
say,
going?
Ross, what was this? Make it worth it, dude. Like,
Yeah, no. Every time you press X, he goes, Jason!
Drum is stunned into
Jason!
silence.
I mean,
Jason!
I'm paying no attention at all. I'm still working on my spells. Sorry.
Heavy Rain is a
I know, I just thought that was
fairly
quite funny.
obscure PlayStation game from a long time ago.
Hey, the Dangerlings are going to know what I'm talking about. Jason!
Oh, I'm
Dangerlings,
cutting
even if you
this.
do know what Ross is talking about, please don't tweet in or dry on the Discord.
Yeah.
Right, just leave it.
Anyway.
You know they are now. That's just lit the fuse of everyone being like, "Oh, I remember Heavy Rain." But like, oh,
You're a terrible person.
Yep.
The mission in Red Dead where you walk around shouting Lenny all the time, though, that's a cracking. That's
a great
cracking
one.
one.
That's a great one.
The great genre of bits in games where you walk around shouting one name over and over. Let's play a game. Let's chase some lives. Right. You're in the city of Tamron. You have been told because you got the shard now. And
We
you
do
know
the shard.
what the shard does. You know, it's very magical.
I got a bad feeling
What
about
theories
the
have we
shard.
got about what it is? Do we have any ideas yet, or?
I mean, it seems like obviously part of something larger.
Like a building in London.
Like a building in London. It's concerning that it's so powerful, and if it's just one little bit of something larger, then whatever it is that makes it part of is going to be incredibly powerful. Maybe something scrying, maybe something foretelly. It's a mirror, isn't it? So,
Foretelly.
foretelly the future.
Foretelling.
It's
that a type
definitely a
of pasta?
shard of mirror. Is that what we're...
It looks
Yes?
like a shard of mirror. I
Okay.
think that was the description, wasn't it?
It's
Yeah.
certainly reflective.
Yeah. So it usually in magic that means something scrying or travelly or I don't know.
Imagine if it is the shard. Imagine if it's like
Tiny version.
It's one piece of like 70,000 others that you're going to have to find to rebuild an entire building.
Or it could be that Michael Douglas has shrunk it to a tiny building like he did in Ant-Man. So who knows?
Classic. But to
Classic.
find it out, you're going to have to travel to the city of Absalom, which is a very long way away. So you're going to be doing a lot of traveling. And if you're going to go there, you think you might need somebody who knows their way around the city and knows their way around the wizards of the city and the Arcanarium, the Spire of Nex, and the various other places in that city that are magical. And so you've been given the address of a small shop to go to. You knocked on the door, and a tiny little meat boy has answered. I cannot wait until that last week's episode has dropped when we get to hear the reaction to that, which is... I love this guy. Yes, James.
Yeah, good old Jam Jam. He's quite a fan favourite as well. Like he
is.
does pop up quite a lot. Just a question, and you might not be able to answer this, but have we done a classic thing like you do in computer games where actually there's something just outside town and we're like, to Absalom on the other side of the world? You're like, I mean, you could have literally just gone out of town and there was a guy. No, okay, fine.
I'm Magical Jeff, and I can identify anything.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we're off to Absalom. Bye.
Yep.
I hope we haven't done that because we're going literally to the other side of the world.
Well, we'll find out. So you open the door. In front of you, there is this little boy I don't want to start describing him as a boy.
Jam Jam's not a boy.
Let's not gender or imply he's in any way a human being.
Tiny meat
He is
puppet.
a tiny little meat creature. He looks like a little man who is inside out. If you go on our Discord and scroll up, at some point you will find the amazing fan art, or it'll be on our Insta.
It's on the Instagram. I got it on the Instagram.
That Simon did. He looks like Attack on Titan goes to school. That's kind of.
Follow Simonstrous Art on Instagram.
And he opens the door, looks up at you, and calls back over his shoulder, "Father, we have guests." What would you like to say to this tiny little gooey person?
Hello, mate. You all right?
It does not look okay.
No, it's
Are you
what I
in
was
need of help?
asking.
Do you need healing? What is wrong with you?
No healing can ease my pain.
Oh, mate. Even if you're in pain, you've got to focus on the good stuff. Yeah. What's going on? Who are you?
Who on earth would do such a thing?
I remember you, Birdman.
Mate. Oh, yeah.
Father. At which point,
I'm not your father.
What?
No,
You gave birth to a tiny
Told us you were
bacon
13
boy.
years
There's,
old.
there's a bit of confusion here. I mean, I could father
Who's
a
the
child.
mother of that?
Look, I might be 13, but I'm a fully grown adult. Yeah, don't. Yeah.
You must.
Oh, what's that over there? Cool, look at this. I'm not a child, yeah? Oh, look at that.
You must come inside. Father will want to meet you. He'll want to see you again.
Yeah.
Well, no, we're just going to wait here. You could probably bring father of whatever that is to the door, and we'll chat. I'm all right. Are you guys all right?
No,
here?
come on in. Come on in.
I am invested in this. Let's go inside. This is
Okay,
crazy.
let's go inside the meat
go.
puppet's house. That's
Yeah.
great. Everything's going to work out
Yeah,
fine.
these guys are all right. Come on in. It's all right.
Yes,
Fulton,
he knows him. This is cool.
Fulton looks at you guys and goes, I've got something to do, so I'll be back in a bit, okay?
Wait, what?
Where are you going, mate?
Wait.
What?
Where are you
something to
going?
do.
Why?
Last
I
time
just
you did
need
that,
to
you
go
tried-
do something.
What do you mean you've got to go do something?
Last time you said that, you tried to start a revolution.
I'll be back in like 10 minutes, don't worry.
What?
10
I mean,
minutes.
just tell us what you're doing.
I just gotta go.
To where?
I
He's
just
been,
got to
he's
go
using the
buy some
toilet.
stuff. Hey,
That's
I
the
got to
most
go-
vague answer ever. We're about to sort. It's quite an important thing we're doing. You're just
Aye,
leaving.
But I trust. Just trust me, okay?
No.
Why?
Given your history of trusting you, no.
I'm not
What are
going to
you
get
doing?
in the. I'm going to the toilet. All right. I've eaten a lot.
Well, in that case, I don't want to be anywhere near. I'm going in the middle
Okay,
of the house.
fine. Well, you know where we are.
Okay,
Enjoy
I'll come
yourself.
back in about 10 minutes. All right.
No, I'm not coming back. No.
All right.
You can come to
Vocally
us.
speaking,
Yeah.
I think this is probably for the best. The little meat puppet gestures you inside and leads you up a wooden flight of stairs into what looks like an alchemy lab. There are sort of chemical stains on the walls. It's fairly dishevelled. There's a big alchemy set in the middle. And stood behind it, Ross, who is stood in the room.
Beelzebub Bixby the Third.
Ooh, what does he remind us? It's been a while since Plaguestone. What does he look like?
If you have the core rule book, you can see the mutagenist archetype for like the alchemist, and he pretty much looks like that. He's got like a scar on the side of his face. He's got black hair, sort of swathed to the side.
Swafting is not
a
becoming a thing.
Stop
No.
trying to make Swaft a thing.
Swafting's a thing.
He's got a cloth shirt with sort of burn marks in it. He's got little bits of like scarring around his chest area. He's got fingerless gloves, and they're a bit singed as well. And he's that's as far as that's all you see.
What
Dangerlings-
manner of creature is he?
He's a human. He's
Human,
a
okay.
sorry.
Dangerlings,
yes, he's a human.
hashtag swafting is a thing.
I'm just
I want to
curious.
see how many we can get.
Just curious, Ross, have you considered yourself to have been swafting your hair for years? Is that, have you alone
I
in the world
swaffed it
have
to
been-
the side. You can swaft it back. You can swaft it all around.
Sounds like the start of a song.
There's an intro waiting to happen there.
It's a Randy Newman song, isn't it? It's gonna be.
Swafting. Swafted to the left. Swafted to the back.
Beelzebub! Oh, mate! Oh, my God! It's good to see you again.
Booba.
What fun watching these guys talk. This is crazy.
Baba.
Yes.
Yeah, that'll
Hello, Booba.
Yeah, that'll do. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
What
Jam
are you
Jam?
doing here?
Who have you brought me?
They came to the door, Father. Bubba did not recognize me.
I know, I'm so sorry, mate.
Probably because I got a haircut.
He has no hair.
It has been so long.
I think you're so like weird and disgusting. No offense, but like it just I blanked you from my mind, and then when you reminded me, I felt sick again. Like when I first saw you. But yeah, I mean, I'm grateful to see you again. So grateful.
It clearly has feelings. I'm sorry about that. What's your name?
My name is Jam Jam.
Jam.
Oh, that makes it so much worse.
That's
I have created him. Using
Why did you do that?
Why did you do this?
alchemical
Is there something wrong with you? Yeah?
No, he is my family.
But you made him inside
Is your
out.
what? Is
He's
your what?
my family.
Is this the person that we are supposed to be talking to?
Is this like a thing
Is this a
that
guy?
spellcasters do? They create something only to cause it suffering. Because Velda does
No,
something
he
similar with
is
his fox.
perfectly happy.
I do not.
I will make
Stop
the
that.
tea.
Yes, Jam Jam. Fetch us tea.
Jam Jam scuttles away to the kitchen.
Caragor just knocks an arrow to his bow and says, I'll put it out as misery. Joe, it's
No,
probably
he
safer
is
at this point.
quite happy.
No,
Say the word.
no,
You sure?
no. Put it down.
All right.
Like Danger Club. Better introduce yourselves.
Yes, who are you in my
Okay, so
laboratory?
my name is Shana Rain. We are here to ask you some questions, I think, about Absalom.
Yeah, with the Danger Club. I'm Caragor One Fang, and I've never lost a fight to man nor beast. I did lose a fight to a lady one time, and then there was a dog, but they don't count. It was technically a demon. I'm still
Was
working
she
it
a
through. I'm
beast?
over it. Hey?
Was she a beast?
No, she was dead.
Oh, sorry.
Does anybody take sugar?
Just one, please.
Very good. Oh, it's in my blood.
That must hurt. Do you know what I mean?
I'm Velda Cairnblight, wizard.
Hello.
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 And this is there's another one, but he's gone to the toilet.
This is but he left because he had to do some stuff somewhere that we just had to trust him on for exactly 10 minutes.
I think we translated that as he become poo shy. He actually need to go.
Bolton's not poo shy.
Well, he seems to become so.
It's very weird. It's not sat
sometimes
right
these
on me.
things, they come in waves, you know. Sometimes he wants to show off. He says, "Hey, look, I did the poo. Hey, good,
does that a lot.
wavy." And sometimes he goes, "Don't look at me." So
He sounds like a wonderful
it's different.
fellow.
Well, he's quite childlike in that way, actually.
Yeah, he's quite.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
He has ups
so,
and downs.
Booba and what is your name? The Danger Club.
Bubba. Yeah, the Danger Club.
With the Danger Club, yes.
What are you doing here, Booba?
Well, do you know what? Like, I met these lot in another town. Like, where were we again? We were in, like, I can't remember. We were in Verizi.
Tamarind?
We were somewhere, right? And I was like having a bit of a mare, and I was just like, forget this. And then I met this lot, and then we got on a boat, and then we went to this place, and then these lot were like trying to find this woman, and then we found her, and she blew up, and it was that's pretty much it.
It sounds like you have had a wonderful adventure since Plaguestone.
Yeah, I know. See, that
It's weird because he pronounces Plaguestone correctly, but he says Booba wrong. And Booba's got less letters and less syllables, so I'm just wondering if he's doing it intentionally or...
No.
It's very strange.
Beelzebub, what have you been doing? What are you doing?
But
here?
wait. You've mentioned Plaguestones. This was not where this thing happened with Fulton's brother?
Yeah, see, you remember that dwarf that got poisoned?
Yes.
Yeah, that. One of our... So weird, but one of our crew, one of our members of the Danger Club, like the one that's gone to the toilet...
Yeah.
You know the one that we just mentioned?
Yeah.
You know the one that we were just talking about?
Yeah.
You know the one that's not here at the moment? Yeah, he's gone away for 10 minutes.
For some
You know that one?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You never guess what?
What?
Right? That is mad. Honestly, it blew my mind. Right? That dwarf, that...
Brother died! It's his brother! His brother died! His brother died! Where's the tea?
Jam returns with a little tea trolley that he's pushing along.
You're spilling a lot of the teaser. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
One
it's
for
all
you.
There's
Jam
so
Jam
much blood.
Jam
in
Jam's
my
like
tea.
that.
Bye.
Like you know in Tomb Raider where he follows you around with the tea in the training thing is like that.
He's got a little pinny on.
Yeah.
He's kind of
Do you want a biscuit?
No.
He gets you it.
No.
His texture is like, you know, that sort of like slime that you used to get like when you're at school, that like you throw and it kind of sticks, and it was always like covered in gravel and stuff because it just picks up dirt. It's like that. Like, he's giving you biscuits, but the crumbs are still staying stuck to his fingers. You have to kind of peel it off and put it on the plate for you.
One lump or two.
So there's already like 6 lumps in this. So,
Yes.
thank you, I guess.
Famous lumpy tea.
It's more sugar than tea, really, isn't it? Thank you, Jam
I
Jam.
like the sweetness.
Yes, he does.
Don't get sugar on
Not
your.
too many though, Jim.
Don't get sugar on your.
I
Yeah.
already did.
He turns around, his back is covered in sugar. It's all stuck to him.
That must really.
It's like sandpaper in my blood.
Beelzebub.
Yeah.
You should meet Fulton. I'm sure he'd love to speak to you about his brother.
Which is a shame he's not here.
Yes,
he really would love
he'd
to
be
speak to you.
He'd be the one to definitely speak to.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think you two
definitely-
should have a conversation.
Absolutely.
Yes.
The two of you together should
And
sit
I'd like
down
to-
and
All
chat.
right, shall we wait here until he arrives for 10 minutes in utter silence?
Well, I mean, it's already been 5. We killed about a minute looking at that weird puppet thing.
Yeah,
So
and I'm going to be honest, Fulton is somewhat unpredictable in his timings. So we could be sitting here a long time if we wait for him. Last time he went off and started an ill-fated revolution.
I killed a minute just by just by trying to explain who his brother was.
Apart from that, what are you doing here, Booba and the Danger Club?
So we wish to travel to Absalom, and we were told that you would be able to help us in our journey.
Epsilon, yes. I have been there.
No, we're going to Absalom.
Yes, Epsilon.
I think they're 2 different places.
It's like he says stuff like that.
Is he doing it on purpose?
No, it's
Are you
just
sure?
his accent.
There's a lot of drooling going on. It's quite extraordinary.
Sorry. Yes, I have. I lived there for a while. Yes.
Before you were exiled for creating weird flesh puppets?
Well, no, I left Next.
Next?
Yeah, no, Next.
Used to work at Next. Can you get us a discount?
I have a catalogue.
Nothing ever fits me right in
Is
there.
that where you got
something.
Jam Jam? Because that'd be about right.
No, I created him in Absalom.
Yeah,
you see, there was a science fair, and I thought, hey, this is the right time to show my chemical mastery. So I created Jam Jam at the science fair, and they didn't like him. They said, you get out, you're disgusting. So then
That's a surprise. I'm surprised by that. I'm surprised.
So I opened up my own shop in Absalom called Beelzebits and Boobs.
Mate, I can't wait to go to that shop. Is that where we're going?
Well, I assume it's shut now. I mean, he's here.
Exactly.
He's no longer there, so presumably that place is not running anymore.
No, I created another chemical master made out of stone called Bang Bam Bam.
Bang
Bang Bam Bam.
Bang Bam Bam.
No,
Bang,
Bam
bam,
bam. Bang, bam.
No, you said Bang
You
Bam
said
Bam, so
Bang,
that's,
bam, bam.
that's the name now.
Hopefully, he's running my shop. Beelzebits and Boobs.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's still open.
I see.
But
okay.
yes,
But you are banned from Absalom.
No. I just was banned from the science fair.
Oh,
You see, I have a
okay.
very good relationship with a man there. He's very important. He is. Me and him are very good friends.
Who's the man?
The man, his name. Yes, hold on. Let me just. His name.
Ross has had weeks to prepare.
His name is Winsel. His name is Winsel Starborn.
Vincel Starborn?
Winsel,
Yes.
Winsel Starborn.
Vincel Starborn.
Yes, he.
Okay.
Well, there's different districts in Absalom, and there is one in there called the Precipice Quarter, and
Is that up high?
No, it's down low. You see, there was an earthquake, and half the city, well, not half the city, some of the city was lost, and the foul creatures started coming up, and basically he hired people to clear it out, and I did it, and he was really grateful, and he said, hey, Beelzebub, I like you.
So the Precipice Quarter
Yeah.
is down underneath the ground.
Well, no, it's kind of like it's collapsed.
That's quite ironic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did they call it Precipice Quarter before it collapsed into the
No,
ground?
they named that after.
They named it the Precipice Quarter after it fell in the ground.
Yeah.
Is that because you have to go on a precipice to look down on it, or what? I mean, I'm not a civic planner, but All right.
But yes, I know. Yes, I've.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Why did you make Jam Jam Inside Out? I have to ask. I'm terribly curious.
You've given us a lot of important information there, but there's clearly still something we're sticking on here.
Well, exactly. I just can't get my head around it.
He is made of my blood, and it is.
That's your body.
No, not like it's made from parts of my own.
You said
blood.
no, and then yes.
Parts of your anatomy.
No, I didn't.
Up the guy that is giving us the tea.
Do you feel his pain?
No.
Does he feel your pain?
No.
Can't you destroy him and then bring him back?
Yes, I can create him many times.
It's really
Does he create him in a less agonising state?
No.
He gets worse every time, I think.
It's awful.
He's not in pain. Look at him.
He's told us he's in pain about 3 times.
That's basically all he says.
No. Anyway.
Why were you going to market him at the science fair? Did you say you'd created the Pillsbury Bacon Boy or something? I mean, it's awful.
I would be like...
Pillsbury Bacon Boy.
Yeah, that's good.
Jam Jam is currently trying to dab the crumbs off himself with a tea towel and just getting threads of it stuck to himself.
It's just horrendous.
What would you like to know about... why would you want to go to Absalom anyway?
We have extremely important business here. That's about as much as you need to know.
We want to consult with some Masters of Arcana.
Oh, yes, I know some of them. Yes.
Oh, you do?
Yes. Well, you see, I was, after being ousted in Nex, because of my...
Just every time you say that, I think of a shop, weirdly.
I was going to go to the spire of Nex, north of Absalom, I was going
Is that in the fortress of Lakeside?
Are they run by regional managers?
The Castle of Bluewater.
I was going to go there to fight the things, and then the next people will be like, oh my god, Beelzebub, he is challenged and he has fought through the spire of Nex. And so, but I went to find out at the Archlords, and that's where I met.
The Archlords?
Yes.
Well, that's a title, isn't it?
Yes, in Absalom, there are Archlords.
So that's an extra name, isn't it? They're already lords, they're not Archlords. So there's a place in Absalom which is overrun with creatures from...
What? Yeah, in the north, there is a spire of Nex, and it is filled...
That's not in Absalom.
No, it's north. You have to travel to it.
Okay, fine.
Oh, I thought you said it was in Absalom.
It is north of Absalom.
We don't need to worry too much about this, do we?
No, it's okay. I'm just trying to...
I'm just giving you some backstory.
Thank you. No, that's useful. Thank you very much for your exposition. Did you say there was a place in... Was it the Precipice District or something like that was overrun?
No. So basically, if you want to find out something about somebody that knows about Arcana, you need to go to the Archlords.
In the spire
what about this Vincent Starborn?
So just to be clear,
he's not an Archlord, but maybe he could help us.
Just to be clear, and these Archlords are in the spire of Nex.
No, they're in Absalom, in the
Precipice District.
Why are we talking about the spire of Nex then?
Yeah, you really diverted then.
Just giving you some backstory about me.
We didn't ask.
I don't get many guests here.
I can see why.
I'm not surprised.
I don't know what it is. I could talk to you all day. They were being sarcastic.
Look, if you want to find someone who knows about some Arcana, you need to go to the Arcanium.
Which is in Absalom.
Yes.
And it's in the Precipice District.
No.
So I'm really focused on the Precipice District because you spent a while talking about it.
I was giving you backstory.
He was just giving himself sort of grandiose retelling of his own tales.
Okay, so...
Where do we go in Absalom?
Oh, Velda's doing his talking to Taurus voice.
Go to the Arcanium.
We have to go
to speak to the Archlord.
The Arcanium.
He's already said that. Right.
Yes, we've got this down. Okay.
And as Shania said, Winsel Starborn...
He is my friend.
And he relates to us going to the Arcanium in Absalom how?
He's
just your mate.
He's just your mate. He's a very important fellow within
so he might be of
Absalom.
help to us if we want to get in to talk to the
Me
Archlords
and him
or something. I don't know.
are the bestest.
We don't need to talk to the Archlords. We just need to go to the Arcanium.
Just the Arcanium.
He just stuck the Archlords in because he wanted to talk about it.
Okay.
No, the Archlords are part of the Arcanium.
We're looking for the Lodge.
They're the ones we need to right.
The Arcanium is run by the Archlords.
Look, when we get to Absalom, Starborn, right? He can help us out, getting towards with the maps and things like that, getting towards the Arcanium. The Lords, the Archlords, they're the ones that we need to speak to because they work in the Arcanium that might be able to give us the information that we need. That's
possibly. But also, did we not decide that maybe we don't want to speak to anyone who has spellcasting because it's very dangerous?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so what we want to find is the Pathfinder Lodge.
Yes, there is a Pathfinder Lodge, one of the original ones within Absalom as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the real reasons that we are going there, yeah?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. I've never been there, but I could show you.
But maybe your friend Vincent Starborn, he can help us to find this place, yeah?
Yes, he is the Primarch.
Okay, enough information, good.
He's the Primarch of Absalom.
He's the Primarch.
He's the Primarch.
He's the Primarch. Does he
work in Next or near Next?
No, he's just one on from Next.
I don't know. I think Next is one better than Primarch, to be honest. But, hey, listen. So you're an alchemist, are you?
Yeah.
Beelzebub. If we're travelling all the way to Absalom, is there anything you want to give to this Starborn, or anything we can take to say that we've spoken to?
Like a message or something,
or have you got a little token that he'd recognise and be like, "Oh yes, you're from my meat puppet friend." Yes.
Wait, do you not want to come with us?
Yeah, I was going to just come with you.
Yeah, why don't you come with us?
Yeah, well, I've got another person that could run my shop here.
Who?
It is Wood Boy. I've created an alchemical wood boy.
Has he got all the sawdust on the outside of his body? Is that how it goes?
Did you give him feelings and a nervous system?
Is he constantly growing and then bits cutting off him all the time? How have you managed to get the intrinsic sense of pain?
Bark, come here.
There is a scuttling noise and a sort of bundle of twigs as a little humanoid creature scuttles out on all fours from under a desk. It looks up at you and goes...
You will run the shop until I return. It may not be for a while.
He says, and scuttles back downstairs.
Okay, I'm worried that your shop will close.
I'm sort of thinking that you might be the boss in a dungeon.
I preferred him to, at least Jam. That one didn't seem in pain. It seemed wanting to cause pain, but
I like the fact you're coming with us because I've got so much to ask you about, what happened after the snake.
Yeah, and Fulton's going to have so much to ask you as well.
Oh, the journey's going to fly past for Fulton.
The chatter between you two is going to be magnificent. He's going to ask about his brother.
Yeah, maybe we need to get another actor in or something.
Can I get a can I get a perception check from Shania while you're
yeah, of course.
So you're an alchemist, are you?
Yeah.
Caragor picks up a vial and goes, so this is alchemy, is it?
Yeah.
Caragor holds it over towards Beelzebub and goes, and that's Alka you. And then Caragor holds it up to everyone and goes, and this is Alka, everybody. Hey, Grim Optimism nailed it.
Hey, put that down.
He's good, isn't he?
Yes, it's very funny.
Don't worry, it'll rub very thin soon.
Don't make him laugh. What we got, Shania?
Does Jam ever laugh?
Would you laugh? I mean, really? Would you laugh if you stuck to everything and your skin was inside out?
I don't know. That was out of character, but
So what was that, Drummond?
20.
Okay. You notice that Jam has disappeared. Philippe appears to have something in his mouth.
Philippe, no! What?
No, let it happen. This is nature. It's natural selection. Just let it happen.
Jam.
I try and open Philippe's mouth with my fingers. And
just bite down. Finish it. Finish the job, Philippe. It's better this way.
Rolls his eyes and then just burps up Jam, who just falls onto the floor covered in saliva.
I apologize. It's naughty monkey. Come on.
Monkey, good monkey.
Philippe licks his lips and just looks at Jam with a purpose.
Father, I was in the belly of the beast.
You are a true champion, Jam.
I've seen the next life. It is beautiful.
Yep, just wait.
It looks like monkey tonsils.
Now listen, when we get to Absalom, you must follow me. There are places in Absalom you do not want to go.
Like where?
What?
Well, like where should we avoid?
Like really bad areas.
What are they called?
There's the Paddle District.
The what?
The Paddle District.
There are puddles there. If you step into them, you get a wet foot. No, I think it really fucking sucks.
I think it's at the Paddle District. I think that's where you go and you get beaten by paddles, isn't it? Is that?
So you just walk through, you get paddled.
I think so. Yes.
So you walk back paddling.
Walking through.
Paddling.
Why would you go there? Why would you go there?
Well, you want to get paddling. That's why.
Get a good paddling.
Unless that really is a puddle, and you go paddling in the puddle.
Beelzebub.
Beelzebub.
Is it the splashy splashies?
No,
or is it the wacky wacky?
No, it's been.
Or is it both? Is
Maybe
it a combination
it's
of the paddling in the puddle, and you get
paddling in the puddle.
It's very dangerous.
Paddling.
It is very dangerous. It has flooded, you see, the puddles.
So
I see.
Yeah, splashy.
Yeah. Right,
so you do have to paddle in the paddling district, but you paddle a boat.
But people have created walkways, so you walk over. But otherwise,
you don't actually have to paddle in the paddling district.
No, not really.
And the walkway's made of paddles.
It's more like waist deep, really. It's not really deep, but it's getting worse.
Okay.
So paddling in the puddles is the name of a kink night that runs there as it happens. I'll take you there sometime.
Our mate Fulton might have a bit of a difficulty going like waist deep because he's a dwarf, you see.
There is the foreign quarter as well.
I mean,
he's quite good.
Wow, they called it what?
Whoa.
The foreign quarter.
I mean, could they not try to not just call it something else? Wow.
I didn't know.
It's a particularly inclusive city, is it? Going to be a shining light of the world.
Xenophobic to me.
I can't wait to go there.
Yeah, I'm going to be really welcome in Absalom, apparently.
There's the Ivy District, which is full of ivy. And there's the Petal District.
It's a very literal city, isn't it? I mean, there's nothing, sort of...
There's puddles in the puddle district.
Puddles in the puddling district. What was it called before? Was it called the Dry District? And then it became the Puddly District because there are puddles.
So are you still naming places that we need to avoid, or have you just gone into a different list now? Because we've learned that you, Beelzebub, tend to just hop around inside a conversation to whatever subject you want to talk about, no matter what the actual subject is.
Yeah, I'm just telling you my knowledge of the city.
It'd be nice to know where all the places are.
You know what? Yeah. Why don't we wait till we get there to find out your knowledge of the city? Because,
that's probably true.
I mean, we need to find out about this stuff reasonably quickly.
It's true, and then also we have got a very long journey ahead of us, so perhaps
we may well be being pursued, so let's get the fuck out of here.
I know a friend who will travel us there on a boat.
Travel us there?
Yes, we can travel there on a boat. I know a man. Oh, he's not a man, he's more of a goblin.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Is he a captain?
How did you know?
Because apparently there's only one goblin captain in all of Galarian.
He is famous.
Oh, yes, mate. I can't wait to see that guy.
He is famous around the Absalom area.
I mean, why do we need to come to you if it was that guy?
We already know that guy. Just gone straight to him.
Literally came here on his boat.
But I know the city, and you would not be able to go.
But apparently he's famous around Absalom, so he would have been taken in.
I don't know. He's known around the docks of Absalom, not really inside the city.
But I am anxious to see him again. Let's get over there.
I can't wait. Right, we need to wait for Fulton, though, don't we?
Yeah, where's Fulton?
He's been gone for longer than 10 minutes.
Should we go out? Should we go out and look for him?
Hashtag where's Fulton?
Find him.
Hashtag where's Fulton?
All right, tweet us. So you go downstairs. Is Fulton downstairs when they get back? No, he's not there. Okay. So you head downstairs. No sign of Fulton Battlestone.
What? Are we just going to see him running off being chased by a bear? Is this how this is going to go down?
Right, let's check the toilets. Is there a local toilet around here?
After you.
Is there a toilet just down the road?
Jam knows them well. He guides you to the local public toilets.
Okay.
And shows you.
How many toilets are there?
There are 4 cubicles.
All right, so we knock on the first one. Fulton!
What do you want?
Sorry, I'm looking for my mate.
Is that a hound? Hound?
What? Who yeah?
Is that you, Hound?
I mean, I'm a hound.
Are you Hound the Bounty Hunter?
No, I'm Hound the Greengrocer.
Sorry, my bad.
All right, go to the second door.
Never go to the foreign quarter in Absalom.
Knock on the second door. Fulton!
An ooze just kind of comes out from under the door, slithers past you, and slithers off. You notice it doesn't stop to wash its hands. Pseudopods.
That's disgusting.
Was that having a poo, or did it come out the toilet?
I don't know.
Also, what a prank. It locked the door and then just slithered away underneath it. I mean, that's
so now no one can use that.
No one can use that now.
It's really selfish.
Third door.
There is nobody in there.
Fulton.
And the fourth door is empty as well.
I was going to say, I wonder if everyone was full. It's just like, wow, people like to poo in this town.
So there's no other toilets around here?
No, I would know of them. I keep a list.
Maybe he might have. He might go to the docks.
Maybe we should try to track him down. Can you do some tracking cargoes?
Yeah, I can, but he knows where we were. I mean, it's a bit silly, unless he's been attacked or kidnapped.
This sucks, I hate Vate.
Hang on a moment, I've got an idea, and I'd like to message Fulton.
Okay, go ahead and cast message.
Fulton, we conclude our business at the alchemist's place. Where are you?
I've just got to do something. I'll meet you at the docks.
How do you know we're going to the docks?
How did you know what he said?
What are you all speaking about?
He just said that in my head. That's extraordinary, Boomer. How on earth did you work out?
Could I just make a perception to see if I can listen?
You can
in?
actually make a perception to listen. But I mean,
but
you
he wouldn't be able to hear.
See
what he said,
if I actually listen into that whisper.
Yeah, go on then.
It's a natural 20, so yes.
Get out of my head.
Turns out, Velda, that was a careless whisper.
We need that.
Let's say I relay that. So he says he's got something to do.
Say where he's going to meet
He's
us.
been very nebulous.
Yeah, he just said he's got to do some stuff.
What's that
Did
mean?
he say that to you again?
Yes, he did. Yeah,
Why doesn't he just tell us what he's doing? That'll make it way less suspicious.
What does nebulous mean?
Oh, sort of unformed to swirling maelstrom of nothing.
Hashtag what does nebulous mean?
What's the hashtag?
Nothing. No, that wasn't me.
Are you into drugs again, Bubba?
What?
Or should I say booba?
Yes.
Didn't know your name was pronounced booba.
I didn't know yours was pronounced Kuragor.
All right, try and make that stick, and we'll try and make booba stick.
Let's see what happens.
Let's see which one sticks.
Look, I agree with Booba. We should move on.
Let us go to the docks.
Let's go to the Dukes.
Let's
go to the Dukes.
Fulton said he'd meet us at the Dukes.
The Dukes.
Oh, I'm scared a bit ticked off he didn't tell us what we're doing. We weren't doing an important thing. We've got to leave the city.
Maybe
he's not here.
getting us a cake.
Why would he get us a cake?
Well, I don't know. He's weird.
I messaged Fulton. Are you getting us a cake?
No.
He's not getting us a cake.
Hey, lads, what's the range of that spell?
We're not all lads.
Hey? I was talking to you and Velda, the one who cast the spell. As far as I know, you're both lads, but correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm just going to consult my spell book.
Sorry, I didn't realise
believe it's 120 feet. But,
so he's within 100. He could probably hear me if I shouted.
He's in the air vent. Motion detectors out.
Let us go to the docks.
Let's go. I'd be very keen to leave Fulton behind.
No, he said he'll meet us at the docks.
Yeah?
Yes.
Fine, I hate Fate. Come on, let's go.
Will somebody take this toilet paper off me, please? It is stuck to my flesh.
Shania does so. Unceremoniously.
Wait, was that a thing for you? You into that? Oh, come on, let me kill it. Is that like,
We head to the docks.
All right, you head to the docks.
And I was corrected, it's 120 feet.
120 feet. Jam Jam squelching along beside you. Philippe maintaining a cautious distance.
Shania's got her eye. Like she's, hey, come on.
Devil monkeys love bacon. So you arrive at the docks where you left it at that time. There is Captain Gumbo's barge is still, Gumbo's boat is still moored up where you left it. Alongside it, on the next sort of jetty along, you notice there is a larger vessel which has the banners of Razmir on it. It has a number of guards standing around it, city guards, and a rope put across it, and you can see a couple of the guards are moving around on the barge. It appears to have been seized by them.
Ooh.
Is this the same one as Captain Gumbo's?
No,
it's bigger.
So his is slightly bigger than his ship, yeah.
What has happened here?
Probably best not to talk about it too loudly. But
well, I mean, it's open business that
I suppose
the cult of Razmir has been denied entry to the city, has been banned from the city for various nefarious doings.
Yeah.
That they wrought upon themselves. Caragor sort of raises his voice, talks to the guards. All right, lads, how you doing?
One of the guards steps forward and says, Good morning.
What's happened to this boat, if I might ask?
It's been seized by the city. All property of Razmir has been seized by the city.
Fair enough. So you're going to use it, are you? You're going to use the boat?
Well, we have no particular interest in it.
Right. So you don't need it.
Why would you ask that?
I just wondered. We're about to make a voyage, and we'd actually helped helped you guys dismantle Church of Razmir. We didn't know if you needed that, but if you need it, if you're going to give it back to the people or whatever, or use it as a merchant trading thing, then fair enough. But if you don't need it, I mean,
one of the other guards steps forward. And said, I remember you. You're the Danger Club, aren't you?
Yes, that's correct.
Right, yeah.
I was there when we dismantled the temple there yesterday.
Hello.
I remember you helping to disarm some of those traps there. You were the ones that found all the evidence, weren't you?
Yes, true.
Yes. We infiltrated the cult.
correct.
I mean, I don't think we can give you I can't give you the barge, but
that's all right. Fair enough.
It belongs to the people of the city, and I know you're very keen for it to go to them. But
That's
you're
it.
welcome.
We all are. Every single one of us are.
But you are. The captain would be more than happy for you to search the barge, I'm sure, and take anything you want from it.
Oh, okay, that's a happy.
Let's do this.
Happy compromise. All right. Fair enough.
Sounds fair.
What's your name, lad?
My name's Gavron.
Hello, Gavron.
Thank you. Hello.
All right.
Hello, Gavaskiron.
Not even slightly close.
Did you do that on purpose?
No, it's a speech impediment.
No, I didn't. No, you have to run that by me again.
It's a speech impediment.
Yeah. I don't think it is. I think it's a choice.
No.
Right, let's look in barge.
All right. So you search the barge. So you find valuables worth about 75 gold pieces. So you find lots of gold packed away in various chests. If someone wants to write that down, 75 gold. It's gold, not silver. So that's a pretty good haul you found on that
stuff.
And you also find sort of lots of robes of Razmir. You find masks. You find all the banners, all the flags. Like it was flying perfectly openly under the flags of Razmoran before it was stopped. So there's all of those if they're of any interest to you.
We don't need this stuff, do we?
What do we not need? Flags?
Yeah, the robes and the flags and stuff.
No, not really. I don't think so. Wait. No, we're not going to do any more infiltrating of this kind of stuff, are we?
No, also they'll definitely know we are by now, so...
Yeah, okay. No, no, we don't need them.
Yes.
There's a poster somewhere, and there's like a wanted poster in Razmoran with all your pictures, but you're all just wearing your masks. Exactly like anyone else. It's a terrible thing. Okay, so you leave the flags and stuff, and you take the gold. Where would you like to go next?
I guess we'll get on Bubba's boat. No.
Bubba's boat. Gumbo's.
Yep.
That's right. Sorry.
I thought it was my boat.
Captain Gumbo appears on the deck of his boat. He is now wearing 3 captain's hats. He has decided to promote himself. My friends, welcome back to the boat.
Hello there, good to see you again.
Captain Gumbo.
Oh, I am Admiral Gumbo now.
Oh, have you got a fleet?
I have this boat, and I have this boat. He holds up a small paper boat that he has made.
That's a fine vessel.
Admiral Gumbo is one of the greatest goblins upon the high seas.
Well, look, I tell you what, we're travelling to Absalom, but if we go on this barge, and then you could sail your new boat, we could go as a little fleet. How's about that, Admiral?
Oh, well, you're so funny.
Yes.
Hey, Beelzebub.
Yes, hello there.
Now, you haven't seen you in a while.
Yes, I've been in my shop, Beelzebits and Boobs.
Now is
Wait a moment. I thought
Hang on, that was the
Absalom.
name of the shop in Absalom.
No, I've got various...
Oh, you're a franchise. You're
Yes.
in.
Franchising now, yeah.
I wonder why everything was a bit more expensive and a bit more bland.
Yeah. Yes. I'm looking to open up shops all around the inner sea.
How's that going?
I've got 2 so far.
How is your son?
Hmm?
How is your son?
It's not really my son, more
He
of
calls
my...
you father.
made of your flesh and blood.
Yes, I mean, he's all right, aren't you, Jem Jem?
Yes, Father. The salt air burns.
See, he's happy.
I don't like him. He's technically a guy, but, it's a pretty broad definition.
Yeah, I see how that's hard to quantify given the system that you set down to us earlier.
It's...
Now, listen, Admiral Gumbo, how much would we pay you to take us to Absalom?
Well, you need to go Absalom. That's a long way.
Yes, we need, these fine fellows, they need to speak to someone from the Arcanium.
The Arcanium?
Yes.
Not exactly, but okay.
That sounds pretty wild.
Yes. And we need the best admiral to take us there.
He's the best admiral here?
Gumbo looks around.
Yes, it's you.
Is there a contest? Did I win?
Yes.
Oh.
What was there? They have contests for admiralty.
Yes.
Beelzebub winks.
Yes.
I mean, Absalom is a long way. It'll take us many weeks to journey there.
Yes.
What you're saying is we need to stock up on rations.
Yeah, you can do that. And there's a lot of cities along the way. We would have to go. Well, you'd have to go the east across Lake Catton, and then you join the Selin River, and then you can go south.
Last time we did that, we got attacked by massive skeletons. Remember?
Yeah, that skeletons pretty scary.
We got to do that again.
I mean, it's the only way to the only other way to sail out of Tamran is to put wheels on the boat and to drive it like a wagon.
To put wheels on the boat and drive it like a wagon.
That's right. I have drawn up some plans.
He's drawn them up. They're all drawn in crayon.
It's the old wagon ship, yeah.
Could we fly?
Gumbo runs and takes a flying leap off the side of the boat. He lands in the water. He swims back around, climbs back onto the dock, and runs back up the boat.
No. How's your boat there, Gumbo?
It's the greatest vessel on all of the seas.
And what about the other one?
The little one?
Yeah.
It's the second greatest boat.
The wind blows it away. And
oh no! My fleet!
Well, easy go. Just out of character as well, Dan, what were the banners made of on the other ship? Were they silk banners?
Silk?
Yeah.
No, they were just
cloth. Okay.
Cloth, yeah.
Fair enough.
You're going to go and get a nice little pullover.
No, I had an idea, but
it's going to make a Razmir bathrobe.
All right, so it looks like we're going on a cruise.
So do we need to?
Yeah, okay. Where's Fulton? Where the fuck is Fulton?
It's Fulton.
Where is Fulton?
It's left without a good explanation.
It's time for us to go now. So where is he? Message him.
I'm going to message Fulton. Where are you, Fulton?
I'm here.
Fulton comes wandering up. Alongside him is Noala Kestri.
This is hard. I wasn't just having a poo.
We know. We went and checked all the toilets.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, so what's going on? Speak to us, Fulton. What's happening?
I was speaking to Noala, and she's going to take me to Elchin's Folly, where my brother died.
But you're not coming with us to Absalom?
No.
What about the quest?
I believe in you, and I believe that you lot can do this. I've got to do this for myself and my family. I know that this quest in your hands is safe, and this shard, however important it is got the best people on it. You, my friends, my family. But I can't forget about my origins and my family. My brother, I've got to go find out what happened to him.
We understand this, but we will miss your acts very much.
I'll miss you too, but I'm not... this isn't goodbye. It's just farewell for now.
You will be in touch as soon as you have found out what you need to find out.
Aye. Of course. I wish you all the luck, brothers.
What, you're actually going? You're not... It's not a joke.
As he does this, he kicks away the gangplank that leads up to the barge and then unties the rope.
Well, hang on a moment.
How do we get in touch with you, Fulton?
We'll find a way.
I think we need to get some supplies before we left.
Yeah, we were going to do loads of stuff, actually. We had a couple of hours.
I mean...
Caragor just throws the rope to the side, slowly pulls it back in.
Unfurling the sails.
I was trying to be dramatic. Okay, well...
Look, you silly sod. I'd just like to hop over to the pier and I'd like to give Fulton a hug and be like, goodbye, old friend. I'll see you soon.
Aye. We'll find each other again.
We will.
I'm sure. But I need to do this for my family.
See you later, mate.
Fulton.
Aye.
Says Caragor from the rapidly departing ship.
I thought we pulled it back.
It's kind of hanging on by one rope, but Caragor
yeah. I sort of hop back on the boat.
I try and...
unfortunately, the gangplank has been kicked away.
You fall in the water.
I hold an arm out to Velar as he jumps over, and then I make it out as I was waving to Fulton and just retract it back. Fulton.
Aye.
You said you believe in us.
Aye.
I appreciate that, mate. And I believe in you too. And I believe in a thing called love. And if you ever have a problem with Etrin's Folly, just listen to the rhythm of your heart, alright?
Aye.
There's a chance you can complete this quest. Alright?
Goodbye, Fulton. We'll miss you.
Fulton!
Yes?
I love you, mate!
I love you too, brothers. Good luck.
Goodbye, Fulton!
Save the world.
We'll make it a better place!
And Noala calls out,
And for the record, he also had a poo.
Why do you know that?
I think that was probably the slime that came out of that cubicle.
Who was that?
That was Fulton. That was the one I was telling you about earlier. You know, the dwarf that I told you about when his brother.
Oh, yes, his brother.
It would have been good for you guys to have had a chat, but, never mind.
It's a real shame that never happened, and now clearly never will.
It would have been crucial on his new quest.
Yeah, you could have actually told him some details about Etrin's Folly, maybe, or even his brother that would have been helpful for him, but he just didn't want to talk to you at all. He didn't even reference you. It was weird.
That's classic Fulton, isn't it?
Classic
Fulton.
Classic disappear vaguely Fulton.
He will be missed.
It looks like you guys have a new friend now to begin our voyage. And for the record, Velda was right. We have no food, so it's gonna be a hungry couple of days.
Maybe we should turn around.
No. I mean, we've said goodbye now. It'd be awkward. We'd have to pretend we didn't see each other. It would just be weird. Let's just. I've got some rations.
I've got some rations.
You count out your rations, and the rusty button sails away from Tamron and leaves Fulton Battlestone stood behind on the jetty with Noala. And that is where we leave it for tonight. New party.
Sad. We did not.
Forgive the interruption, but I believe this requires your attention.
If you ever believed Captain America was on the U.S. Olympic soccer team.
If you ever thought that the Winter Soldier was that brace yourselves guy on the internet.
And if you ever wondered just what would a raccoon do with a machine gun.
Then don't let another week pass you by without tuning into
Mighty Marvel Geeks.
Mighty Marvel Geeks is your show about all things Marvel.
With news, rumors, commentary, and interviews.
As well as our weekly recommendations on what to pick up on New Comic Book Day.
Official consulting hours are between 8 and 5 every other Thursday.
That's Mighty Marvel Geeks on WeeBeGeeks.net, iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, and anywhere else you listen to podcasts.